What up, everybody? How is all doing? Hope all is well, and if not, hope you get back on track sooner than later. So you can act your thing, you know? So, today, talking about inflation. The big question is, why is there inflation? You know what I'm saying? If there's more money in the economy, why make less goods? Now, the game is bigger than profit. Every year they want to grow and make more money. And if you watch businesses, every year, right, they want to get bigger and expand. Basically across all businesses. And this is insane to me. They make less goods and jack the prices up. Why? Because they know there's more money in the economy. So if there's more money in the economy, how come there's poverty? You know what I'm saying? And this is where the mind game comes in. The matrix. This is a system. You know? They set every laws in all sectors. Now living, cost of living, right? And they have a minimum wage. The minimum a company can pay you, because the shit, if they ain't got to pay you, they won't. But they have to pay you. So they set a minimum wage. But if you notice, things increase and increase over the years. And since I was a child, I always noticed goods and prices on goods always increasing. And I'm at the point like, why things gotta go up? But then you always hear the record number. They're making the record number profits this year, you know, and they got vision for next year, more growth and get bigger and more money and more money and more money. And you hear the richer get richer, the poor getting poorer. The rich are getting the money from the poor, and the poor are just trying to survive. You know, we are all here having an experience, but the position that you're in, the position that you're born into, the family you're born into, your circumstances you're born into, you can't help but to hustle, juggle, and can you make it? Are you gonna make it? Or are you gonna fall prey? You know, survival, sufferation, the heartache. Cause man, I've been out here and without understanding and not a good heart, good mind, a good person overall. We get caught up in this reality, yo. It's grimy out here, yo. But you gotta see this for what it is. It's the Matrix mind game, y'all. Cause I'm like, why is there inflation? And every year, utilities, food, you know, movies are fun, necessities, like every year, taxes, prices, everything is up. And that's what now, I did a little research, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at all these videos and all these clips, and these people were attempting to give an explanation of why is there inflation. And behind it all is the system. Who controls the system? I'm just saying, we all grown. We can understand who runs the system and the system that we're in. I say it's man and man is the man and mankind battle, the man versus mankind battle, and mankind is running the world. Mankind is in control right now, because when you look at decision making and look at situations going on, is that humans making decisions like that, or beings with other interests? You know, AI is out here, artificial intelligence is up. Shit, we got chat box this, chat box that, where AI get you the information right away. Whatever you talk about, you know. There's so much information around of what's real, what's true, what's not. But one thing for a fact, inflation is a tool they're using to keep the economy system the way it is. Different sectors of society, you know. And the poor, man, they're keeping the poor down, keeping the poor poor. Because look, remember, they're raising the price on goods raising the price on the cost of living. And it's not stopping. And it's like they found a loophole or something because they're the government. Because they're the system. And the system is in control. And the people allow the system to be in control. Because that's what they vote for. That's what they okay. And that's why it's all a mind game. The psychological situations that nobody's paying attention to. You know? And I'll be having some crazy thoughts. Because I'll be like, yo, if they're cloning people, if they're making humans and making beings and shit like that look like humans, and we all mixed up living now, what is what? You know? Because even if you wake up, right, those robots going to continue going on. Those drones or whatever you call them, they say robotoids. Who knows? But we know that they're cloning humans and they're creating humans, and you know, they call them sleeves and all that. You can look at YouTube, you got videos all over the place. So confusing. So much moving parts, so much going on. You know what I mean? And I always thought, yo, how it's continuing the inflation on goods and property and everything. And how humans are not stopping it because they're so busy living. And things have to raise up, you know, because that's what they say. And I'm like, why? Things have to raise up. Why? Prices and taxes and this and that. Why? Government programs, funding, blah, 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 all of that. Something is horrible, man. And it's not right. It ain't cool because if there's more money, why make less goods? But you got to understand, though, everybody's working together behind the scenes, right? And if you notice, from the 80s, 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and now, there's not much companies. Like a lot of companies in a lot of different parts of industries, the companies are merging into one. You know? And when they become one or two companies that do a certain area, they jack prices up on everything. Like they said, it's less goods. And when there's less goods, that means you only get a certain amount. You're able to get a certain amount. And that's how come they play with the prices. Look at the gas prices. Every day is up a couple cents or down a couple cents. You know, they up and down, then they go up. Then they come down a little bit, and go up. Then down a little bit, up, down, up. If you notice over the years, there's a pattern. And that's inflation. And we wondering why it's so hard on us to survive. Because we go to work every day, we're stacking our change, and me personally, I have my little issues, you know, holding on to money, and it's just, you know, saving, balancing the budget and all of that. I have my issues, I can be honest. Maybe you're good at it, I am not. But now I got a hang of it, but I'm just saying. You know, before I was like trying to understand why I bust my ass, pay my bills, then I ain't got this dough. But then again, you have to make money, right? You have to make a certain amount of money. And every year, that certain amount of money you got to make goes up. And it's not going back down either. It's not going back down. You know? So I'm like, they must not care. Just lining their pockets up. See? They know people can't afford it. A certain individual, high society, high class, certain people can afford it. All these people can't even sniff certain things, and that's what's going on around the corner. That's what's going on here. More money, less goods. Crazy. But it's less and less companies going on. Yo, is it all going towards that new world order? Where everything gonna merge into one company run everything? You know? Supermarkets are controlled by one. Cars, whatever. Everything is controlled by one company within that industry. Is that what they're going for within this world order? Remember, they got total control. They control everything right now. And then they give us movies showing us futuristic societies. You know? How you gotta follow to the T, you gotta listen, and if not, you were outcast, and then they show the outcast groups fighting against all this shit. They tell us in the movies what they're gonna do or what they're planning to do and want to do. Now this is the reality of our lives, you know what I'm saying? So I'm passionate about this topic right here because it's messed up. It ain't right. It's wrong in all ways when you look at it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this game, is challenging. It's life, it's our life, how your liberty, how your life is, and then making it this challenging. This one experience we have, this one chance to live, and then making this experience crazy like this. Every year up, and if you're not adjusting, you're not getting into it. Oh, the struggles, man. I know. I'm 44. Been through my 20s and my 30s, and now we in the 40s. And you know what's crazy? When COVID hit, it kick-started everything. Because I always thought, you know what I'm saying? I'm a thinker, and I know the world need more thinkers in these times. And I always thought. So when COVID hit and all of that, and now we out here, and I'm seeing everything, all the transactions hits and all that, hey, I'm gonna release my thoughts, you know. I might as well get out here and put my thoughts out. It's just that I understand now. I gotta construct the videos better, do my edits and all of that. This is YouTube world, you know, because now I'm into the YouTube and I'm watching so much videos, and there's so much great videos and a lot of dope content creators out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing how they do their edits and their videos and all of that. And I'm just relaxing, understanding everything, but really get these important thoughts out. And I want to touch this topic again. I touched it before. But yo, remember, you know, I have a lot of vibration. I feel a lot of situations. So a lot of the topics, I'm just going off my instincts and how I feel. And now, what I do is double down by looking into it and do the research. And this topic right here, I'm definitely did some research on it. You know what I mean? And I'm shaking my head, man. It's definitely playing with us, mocking us, doing whatever they do. And it's true, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Because the rich got all the dough, so they jack the prices up on the goods that they're giving it to us. And we struggling to get these goods because it's our lives. We got to maintain. Or even stuff that we just want, the stuff that we want. But necessities, the stuff that's really necessary, you know? John Star. What we gonna do? But we gonna talk about it. We gonna make noise about these things because what's not right, we gotta bring it to the table. What's not right, we gotta talk about it and point it out. You know what I'm saying? If there's more money in the economy, how can you be broke? And we all broke. But you gotta understand though, society's broken up, right? First class, second class, and third class. You know what I mean? But right now, we're dealing with not human that's acting like human. Man versus mankind. You know? Man is the original. Mankind is the replica, the copy of man. The species of human itself. And that's the problem here. We got AI. Within this mankind situation. You feel me? It's like good and evil. Souls, beings with soul, beings without souls. You know what I mean? Look at all these acts. Look what's going on. I'm like I said, I'm a thinker, and I've been thinking about stuff for a long time. And now when I do my research and I look into these things I'm thinking about, a lot of stuff I brought up throughout the years in my walking talks on the other channel, LGE TV and all of that. In my other talks and all these different channels, you know, the walk, especially walking talks. But now when I look into them, they give me a clearer understanding. You know, because the question is, why is there inflation? You know it affects the people. And now to understand that they're playing a game with us. And if you don't get yourself in position That game's gonna, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be rough. And that's why you gotta put yourself in this position to play when there's so much money out there. You gotta go get that. Get your part. Get your piece of the pie. We say, that's the reality of it. These corporations, right? For goods and products, right over the years, they're closing and shutting down farms. They're shutting down farms. The Bill Gates guys buying up farms. Government is paying people to shut down their farms. But what's currently right now in 2025? Shortage of eggs. And it's slowly going. And eggs is just the beginning. Because remember, if they shut these farms down, these goods take time to slowly sell off. Now they're flooding the market with all these stuff that they make in the labs. Tinkling with seeds. Then they're gonna start lowering the goods, right? Because now they're messing with our health, the sectors of life. And remember, this is all parts of life. That's why they made it all about the Benjamins. When it's all about you and your health and how you are on your journey, how you are moving along, going on your way. That's why I say it's a mind game, We're in the Matrix. We're in the Matrix is a mind game playing on you, on your perception, how you see things. You know what I'm saying? And CLP here, I'm holding the vibe, bringing it back down to the basics of things. Talking about the basics of reality of existence. Matter of fact, just talking about you in general. You know what I mean? Remember, all of this is just an idea. And you're having an experience in the idea. Your form, your being, your shape, your human being self. You're experiencing the idea that you're having. It just seems a reality to us because this is the way it's playing out. Different dimensions, other energy level shows out in the way it shows. This one is just a physical. The others are more energetic. The other dimensions, you know what I'm saying? So there's so much to this life, so much was going on, but we wrapped up, we got caught up. A lot of us is lost, not even knowing that we're in the game. Much is a mind game when we're physical beings. And the mind is in the inner. But that's the thoughts, Trying to start. But all I know is that inflation ain't right. It affects the people, it makes survival much harder because now stuff is more. Stuff costs and costs and costs more. At the same time, these companies are growing more and more and more. And it's all about more, getting bigger and bigger, But it's a setup though. And it's to keep the people busy, surviving, working hard, barely surviving. Can't even figure this thing out because you're always moving, you're always working. No time to relax. But inflation ain't right, man. It's all good though. We're in the middle of this right now. We're going to figure these things out and we're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it and we're going to build it, you know what I'm saying? But got to get your chicken up. Got to get your breads up. Because as you can see, goods is on its way up. Goods ain't going down and they ain't no cheaper. And remember, you make more money, you get your raises on work, you make more money at work, but then they raise the prices of everything because they're in bed together. They're playing the game. They're the controllers and runners of society. We gotta survive, trying to have an experience at the same time. So, yeah, I just wanted to bring awareness to this thing. It's like we all going through it and it's rough. So I just want to, open the conversation about this inflation thing. And we're going to bring it up again in the podcast. I might do it in the walk and talk because, it's getting nice outside. But, yeah, it's crazy. It ain't right. And what can we do? We got to find some solution. We got to figure this out. We got to stop that. Or if it's just too much and too big and the people can't stop it. We just got to Just gotta live. I'm just saying though, just want to talk about it, y'all. You know, if you're feeling the vibration, drop a comment. But it's a serious matter, you know, it's our liberty. You know what I mean? On that note, y'all, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next vibration, the next Holding the Vibe podcast. I appreciate the views, appreciate the watching. Drop a comment, hit that like, share, you know what I'm saying? Do the regular YouTube stuff. Get me going in the algorithm. I'm trying to grow this channel here. You know what I'm saying? Tap into my other channels, LGE TV. Tap into CLP got beats, capital B. You know what I'm saying? And you know, let's go this thing, y'all. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the next vibration. CLP, be out. There's always love.